recording?
Yeah, both of them are.
All right, good. What's going on, everybody?
Let's go. Come on.
Go ahead.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. She's trying to play out boy Mike B. And you're tuned in to Artist Block. And, you know, it's been a while, but, you know, I'm coming back, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of force. But, you know, while I've been on my hiatus, you know what I'm saying, I've been looking around. And I've spotted... Here. I spotted a lot of dope artists around the area. So, you know, I'm going to bring them to the Catnap studio, and I'm going to interview them, and they're going to promote the stuff that they're working on. And, hey, look, you don't want to miss it because we got a lot of great stuff going on right here. So check me out. It's your boy Mike V. I am at the Catnap Studios where we do it. And please support the artists because if they don't have any support, you know what I'm saying, who's going to buy the music? You know what I'm saying? Who's going to buy the merch? Who's going to support them when, you know what I'm saying, they go, you know, perform at a show? So, you know what I'm saying, that's how we'll do it because a lot of artists don't get supported that way. But we got more stuff coming your way, so you don't want to miss it. All right, listen.
From Dallas, Oak Cliff, motherfucking
Okay. Now, need to slow down, baby, just slow down. Need to chill out, baby, just chill out. Come puff and go past this before you go pass out, Whoa, yeah, living too fast now. Need to slow down, baby, just slow down. Need to chill out.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Mike V, and you're tuned in to the Artist Block. And this is Season 2, Episode 1. And for the first episode, we have the Sheila Nicole. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm feeling great. How about yourself?
I'm feeling great too. First, I want to add, those are some nice earrings that you got. Where did you get them?
Thank you. You know, your local Ebony Beauty Supply, you feel me?
For sure.
Go in there, you know, check out some nice earrings.
Black business?
No.
Right.
I wish it was, though.
Okay, cool.
Though.
What, like, as far as black businesses, like, are there some, you know, certain, like, you know, businesses that you support that are black business?
Absolutely. So, I know, one, if anybody has any children that like to dance, I've always been like a dance family with my sister. Mm-hmm. She has her own dance studio, dance business now.
Right.
It's called Zill Dance Force. She teaches hip-hop, ballet, jazz, so I support that strongly, of course. And there's another one that I support. That's terrible. I need to get the name of it. But it's basically a lot of skincare products, and I use that a lot. So
exactly. You need to take care of your skin because your skin is important, I will believe.
First line of defense.
Exactly. So I know you had a performance recently. How did that go and where was it at? I believe the Green Elephant, right? Yes.
Shout out to the King's Dragon Entertainment. Had so many great artists there, from Dallas Ashley, My Lord Inc., to Common Sense. But basically, as you said, it was at the Green Elephant, and it went really, really well. Of course, got a lot of good feedback, made a lot of connections, so I'm always grateful whenever I have an opportunity to go on stage.
For sure, and I remember, you know, I was in your music video, Slow Down.
You are.
Talk about, like, you know, the song, and then talk about, like, what gave you the concept to do the music video the way that you did it, with us sitting, you know, at the table with playing Uno, you know, dominoes and everything, like a 90s, you know, background. What gave you that idea? Yeah,
so Slow Down initially was written either towards the end of 2019 or like the very, very beginning of 2020. Everybody knows what happened in 2020,
yes.
Right? So initially I just wrote Slow Down as, you know, just like a upbeat type of song, nothing too serious, didn't really have a whole lot of meaning to it.
Right.
But as we progressed through the pandemic, it became something more to me. I kind of wanted it to be like a source of light at the end of the dark tunnel that everybody was experiencing. So I, of course, decided to release it around my birthday. And for the video concept, you know, just the song itself was like, whoa now, living too fast now. Like, it has a whole retro feel to it. So I kind of wanted to do something visually that would be centered around that. And that's how we came out with like the 90s R&B cookout. I'm like, look, you got good food, good vibes, old school, good music. Like, you can't go wrong.
Absolutely, you cannot go wrong. And if y'all haven't watched that, that is the Sheila Nicole with Slow Down, okay? Y'all better watch that and support that and
Get
repost.
into it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But no, so you are a great performer.
Thank you.
But as far as your penmanship, like writing your lyrics, what is your process with that?
That's a good question. So whenever I write music, sometimes I may just get a beat either from my producer, or sometimes I may even get melodies in my head. And sometimes I'll just write out a hook. I may not have anything else to it, but I'll have a hook. Other times when I'm given a beat by my producer, I listen to the beat. I'm like, okay, this sounds like on this one I'm gonna be talking my shit, or on the other ones it sounds like, you know, it sounds like I'm gonna tell a story with this particular beat, right? And so I'll do like what I call a mumble track, basically just to get the cadence down, right?
Okay.
And then after I do that, that's when I start coming in with words. And then really getting a good idea of, okay, Sheila, what do you want to say? What message do you want to convey on this record? So that's kind of like my overall writing process right now.
That's good. I feel like when you do hear a song and you don't have the words together like all yet, it is good kind of like to like hum the words or kind of do that, because I never thought about that. You can listen to the cadence, and then once you know, find the cadence on that track, you just find the lyrics. That, I mean, this is brilliance right there. I mean, I just don't know, man. But no, that's really great. So, you know, when it comes to motivation and, you know, making music, some days you don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, recording or, you know, even performing. So when you are in that, you know, that mood, how do you know, try to work your way out of that?
Whew. That's a good question.
Well, thank you.
What I'll say to that is basically, whenever I'm in a funky mood, or whenever I get off of work and I'm like, I'm tired, I want to go home, I want to eat, I don't want to go out, because it gets real, y'all. But what I try to do is I try to remember, it's like, okay, what is your end goal? What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? That motivates me, but also my family. And then seeing the people that do believe in me and my talent, it's like, you know, you don't want to let them down necessarily. So once I get there to perform, I'm okay. It's just being motivated to get up off the couch and go somewhere and be productive.
Absolutely.
So that's half the battle. But once I'm out that space, I'm good.
Okay, well, that was a good answer. Hey, we're about to take a quick break, but I am with the Sheila Nicole, and this is Mike V, and we'll be right back.
Hey.
Okay, what's good? We got the Sheila Nicole in the building, right? Well, actually in the car right now. So what's going on, man? I know I see you got the attire on. We're gonna get to that later. But what's been going on right now?
Man, nothing. I'm just out here grinding. I'm doing open mics, doing shows, doing music, which is coming sooner or later. But specifically, I'm going to be doing an open mic each and every Thursday at Royal Lane Studios. So many dope artists, so many great networking opportunities. Again, at the one and only Royal Lane Studios. Shout out to Eli Smacks. Shout out to B&G Nostalgia. Shout out to Lyric each and every Thursday. Please make sure y'all show up and show up. Not just for me, but for everybody else.
Big for show. And tell them where they can follow you at.
You can follow me Instagram SNT_SNT97. That is SNT_SNT97.
The Sheila Nicole.
Here comes the flow again, you know again, that make a nigga lose his mind. The type of shit that make a sinner wanna pay their tithes. Got their stomach going nuts, got them shit in ties. Make a nigga lose his neck without the fucking tie. I press the pen against 45. The penalties of being black up in the sign of times. Up in the times of sun, now I drink cosign. Giving mass niggas the symbols that put the code aside. I spare radical, taking off like sabbaticals. Raising up out the clavicles, playing niggas like classicals. Popping my flag is magical, corner on quadrilaterals. My pen stays up if these niggas wanna get lateral. Steady talking all this shit like I fucking care. But I ain't seeing niggas. Nigga, grab a chandelier. Drop a motherfucking wall, let me get the steer. I give a nigga the grind to push his fucking gears. 1, 2, 3, stepping off. Let me add a tear. R.I.P. Ripping niggas when they make a tear. I got a couple clapbacks when they make a cheer. That's when I leave their face wet with a bunch of tears. Marinade on that ass when the tears sear. My blessings sincere, even when the sinceres. Don't tell them what my pen scoring like they sincere. Saying they would step to the plate. But I ain't sincere. Tongue tight bitch colder than the glass to be ya. How you talking all that shit, but you wanna be ya? You got an ace, bitch, nigga. How you tryna be ya? And give a fuck what you singing if you ain't tryna be a bitch. Sheila Nicole.
What's good, everybody? We are back on the artist block with your boy Mike V, and we still got the Sheila Nicole in the spot. So, you feel me? I'm sorry. You feel me? So, tell me about the passion and, I know you talked, in the last interview about what drives you. Talk about what you're working on now, like as far as projects.
As far as projects, I'm not going to say too much, you know what I'm saying?
No, just give us a glimpse. Not everything, but just a glimpse of what we should anticipate for.
So the next project that I'm going to be working on, a lot of the songs that I released, they're kind of either talking my shit or I'm just doing something real fun and upbeat. But with this project that I want to work on, it's going to be more introspective. I feel like it's going to be something that's relatable to a lot of people, especially a lot of young little black girls growing into their adolescence, growing into their womanhood. So that is what I hope for with this project. So yeah, that's what people can expect.
Okay, when it comes to like black womanhood, black queenshood, is there an association that you're a part of? Is there something that you may want to form one day, as far as like with the with black women and the sisterhood that you bring with that?
Yeah, I'm not a part of any organizations at this very moment, but I would love to do something in the future where I could create a safe space for us to talk about certain things, for us to empower each other, make connections, because I have been a part of those type of events in the past. So if I could, push it forward and pay it back to those who are in need to have that safe space, I would love to do something like that.
Right. So who was like the first artist that you like that kind of inspired you to make music?
It's a cross between Lauryn Hill and Missy Elliott. Lauryn Hill not just because of her music, but just like her overall perspective on things. Just her overall passion to heal people through her music. Before music, I always felt like my purpose in life was to heal people with words. And I didn't know how I was going to do that. I didn't know, what was going to come of that, but I feel like this is what I'm called to do. So I feel like I'm similar to Lauryn in that way. Not comparing myself to the great Lauryn Hill, y'all. Okay. But I respect her so much. With Missy Elliott, just her creativity, her originality, she's just so dope. So I hope that one of these days I can get to meet either of those ladies, either of those queens. That'd be fantastic.
With the way you're going and the path that you're on, sooner than later, very much sooner than later, absolutely. So tell me this. I don't want the details of the project, but tell me this. Once it's out, what do you want to get from it? Like, do you just want to go perform? Do you want to promote it? Do you want to get it out there? Like, what are some of the things that you will want to do once it's out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I definitely, of course, always perform, always promote it. But I really wanted to kind of start conversations about some of the things that we experience as black women in our community, right? So I really wanted to be, of course I'm going to promote my music always, but I really just wanted to initiate a conversation. That's what I want.
So tell me this. See, promoting it is just like, hey, check out my new song, or hey, check out my new video. What about the marketing? Like, do you care for the marketing side? Like,
oh yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, talk about that, because it's like, okay, you got your friends, they feeling your stuff, but you want somebody from India to feel your stuff too. Somebody cross country, to reach out and tell, like, hey, like, your song, your lyrics got me through a time where, it inspired me to, like, get up and want to do something, you know what I'm saying? So talk to me about the marketing, because, that's important too.
And I will say with marketing, it's something that I have grown in. Of course, I'm not an expert in it, The further I've gotten in music, I've learned that your marketing budget should be twice as big as the budget that you have to make music, okay?
Right.
So any artist out there, that's some free gems if y'all ain't know that, okay? It took me a while to get that. But with marketing, I also like to create content besides just making music. So I feel like whatever content I have and really focusing on who my target audience is and what they gravitate towards, and meeting them halfway on whatever platform that is, that's what I want to do. That's how I would go about with my marketing, but also keeping in mind Sheila Nicole, the brand, and what people expect from Sheila Nicole, right? So that's how I like to go about my marketing.
Okay, for sure. Now, the Sheila Nicole is about to perform. Before we close it out, tell everybody where you from and where you represent at, because we about to get into some good stuff, but tell them where you from, though.
Oh, Cliff, that's my hood. Put it in your face.
Get that understood. Hey.
Yes.
Well, if y'all didn't know where she from, then you don't know. But look, this is Mike V. This is the Sheila Nicole, and we're about to check out her performance. Thank y'all for watching, and see you later.
Look. Yeah, listen. Yeah, Artist block. Sheila Nicole. Listen, look. Preston comb on the burner. Blue magic on the counter. Magic how we be steady. Pressing spicy encounters. Satin pillows, the kitchen. Now steaming tender kisses. Tender headed while hard hitting. They perfect image. Can't never wear that shade. No, you too dark for that. People can't be rocking the natural. Yo, you look good in that. Confidence, I know I be popping. Cause I do me in that. They tell us what we shouldn't be doing. What is the proof in that? Jumping from societal edges, I hit the brush with that. Painting with they leftover fears, I get infused with that. Black girl shining, we winning, but they too blind for that. Don't never let that shit beat your soul. Strengthen your mind with that. Just for you, I do it. I spit it and I'ma shout it out. Young black queen with the coils, I got them passing now. Thinking I got butts with the journey, and I'ma live it out. They wanna see us fail, but we winning. They see us passing now. Just for you, I do it. I spit it and I'ma shout it out. Young black queen with the coils, I got them. Hey, thinking I got butts with the journey, and I'ma live it out. They wanna see us fail, but we winning. Let's get it. Whoa, laying low like some edges, grind out in every session. Crazy how it be people flexing just for a section. All the lights that they checking, never testing deception. Crazy how can your own ego bury the blessing? You can do anything, dedication, determination. Young girl from the cliff, can't never get complacent. Doing this for my mama, daddy, nieces, and family. Doing this for the haters, saying never could stand me. Just for you, I do it. I give it all in this music. They testing, I gotta prove it. They sleeping, I gotta moving. Growing from my defiance, learning how not to fight it. Learning to trust my inner voice, peeking instead of hiding. Got it down to a science, losing power in silence. Say just for you, I power, just pumping pressure in diamonds. Got it down to our science, losing power in silence. Say just for you, I power, just pumping pressure in diamonds and just for you, I do it. Spit it and I'ma shout it. Let's get it. Young black queen with the cool. I got them passing now, singing. I got blessed with this journey and I'ma live it out. Hey, they see us. Just for you, I do it. I spit it and I'ma shout it out. Young black queen with the coils, I got them passing now. Hey, with this journey and I'ma live it out. They wanna see us fail, but we winning. They see us passing now. Let's get it, Sheila Nicole.
We just doing whatever we want. I can